straight games, you've gone to overtime with Montreal. Just what is it about them that kind of makes it a tight checking game every time you guys meet?
Yeah, we saw it in playoffs last year as well. Lots of lots of overtime. I think very structured team, hard to get pucks to the net, and I don't know. Honestly, like I think we have it out for each other. It seems to be a little bit of a rivalry.
Abby, how was your first night out on the ice?
It was awesome. Long time coming, but I was very grateful.
What do you remember most from the experience?
Probably just, I mean, the fans were really loud tonight. Like sitting upstairs, you don't really hear it as much as on the ice, so it was pretty loud. And then just the support from all my teammates when I would get it or make a good play or have a good shift, just from the support from everyone around me.
And how does it feel to get your first win of the season tonight?
It feels good. I mean, I haven't had that strong season for me yet, so it's nice to get that first win and just, I don't know, being out playing with the team and having everyone fight out there for me.
For anyone, what's the confidence like heading into the final stretch of the season?
Yeah, 6 games left. I think we can't get complacent at all. I think we've had a good stretch here the last 12 or so games, but we're not done. I think it's just the start of us getting our confidence going and continuing to lead us through these next 6.
And the best part is you keep getting points.
Yeah, finding a way to get points. I think
Right.
it's huge, right? Like, points are huge in this league, and I keep saying this in the locker room. Anytime you can get a point, you're doing well because it's hard to get. Every point means so much in this league.
Coach, as Hillary Knight's really kind of going on this point streak, like, what are you seeing from her in her game that's allowing her to show up in the scoreboard so often?
She's one of the most prolific goal scorers, I think, in women's ice hockey history, and we've seen it on the world stage, the Olympic stage, and thankfully she's on our team.
The hand-eye coordination she possesses is also impressive. That tip for that first goal was really a demonstration of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think her hand eye is fantastic. Her details, her stick work is fantastic. She always has great sticks, every shift. But I also think her leadership, has really brought us where we are and where we started from not too long ago. So it's really nice to see her being able to put the puck in the back of the net.
Just how important is that? I mean, she's already doubled her point total from last year, so to have her kind of be at the nucleus of your offense, like how important is that for your team?
It's huge. I think, last year we're sitting in second last place, and this year we're sitting in second. So I think, that's the difference.
Can you just kind of speak to the mentality? You touched on it a little bit, but like 6 games left in the season. Last year you were fighting to get into the playoffs, and this year you're fighting for home ice advantage. How do you kind of keep the motivation at the same level that it needs to be to make sure you're battling just as hard every night?
Yeah, I mean, everyone, most of us in that locker room, we're kind of down and out with 8 games left last year, so we know that anyone can win and anyone can come back at any time. So I don't think we're ever, taking our foot off the gas here.
And the good news is the back end of your schedule is full of home games.
The good news is, yeah, and I think, we love playing here at Songus. Our fans are loud, like Hadley had mentioned, and I know we have 1 game at Aganis and 1 in St. Louis, so home but not here at Songus.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, it's exciting. I think, we built some adversity and faced some adversity on the road early on in the year, and I think it helps shape the kind of team we want to be.
Would you sign Babstock on a full season SPA? What do you see her bringing to the team for the rest of the season?
Although Babs obviously brings physicality, as we know, in college she had 205 points, so I don't think we can't forget how skilled of a hockey player she is. And so I think, when you have the depth like that in your roster, you're set up for success.
Emma, just speaking on the crowd tonight, I think that helped your performance.
Well, always for us being at home is very special, and having our fans showing up always give us that little extra energy. Like they come back to a 2-2 game, but the crowd still believes in us and gives us that little extra push towards the end, and then we go into the shootouts and we have their support all the way. So it's huge.
Can you sense that there's maybe a building rivalry between Boston and Montreal? Like, does this game feel different from the other games?
I feel like everyone wants to win all the time. It's so competitive out there, and like Court said earlier, yes, a lot of them has gone into overtime. it's just very tight games and everyone is just fighting out there.
Do you feel like you guys did a good job of managing taking penalties tonight? I know Montreal took quite a few. You guys didn't take as many. Do you feel like that was a very conscious decision to be more careful with your play?
Yeah, I think it's something we talked about in the change room, just not getting caught up in the after the whistle kind of stuff. You know, it's going to be a physical game, but we know Montreal, you know, they have a good power play, and so we can't be in the box all game.
What was your impression of the play in this league now that you've had some time on the ice with it?
Definitely faster and a lot more physical. I mean, we can't hit in college, but yeah, just a lot faster, and you don't have as much time to think when you have the puck, so just moving it up ice a lot faster and all.
Simple game, the better game.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Thanks.
you.